Hi, everyone. I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. I wanted to first do a quick video to talk a little bit about a relaunch of the Educators Portal by Facebook. So, Facebook has been really active in supporting educators, students, and professionals over the years. But it's been really exciting to see the new updates that the Facebook Blueprint has been providing educators to incorporate lessons, insights, case studies, and materials for their classes. And so, just as a background, I had a chance to not only meet the team last year at a conference in St. Louis, the Midwest Digital Marketing Conference, but I also had a chance to work with them on this project for the Educators Portal. And for those of you who have seen me, talk about my passion for teaching and bridging the gap between industry and academia, especially in the marketing, PR, and social media fields, to have the opportunity to work with the team at Facebook Blueprint has really been amazing. And so what I wanted to kind of do in this short video is to show you some of the features that you are able to utilize in your classes and what are some of the benefits and ways you can incorporate Facebook Blueprint and the Educator Portal in your classes. So we are back, and so this is the Educators Portal. So this is a designated place to be able to, to offer educators the opportunities to, utilize resources, content, and activities and case studies surrounding Facebook Blueprint. So this is a relaunch that Facebook Blueprint just did, incorporating new things. So this is basically the main page. So I think it's really cool that they have a lot of features here. So they have a welcome guide, content overview. So if you are able to kind of see basically what you're going to be looking at here for Facebook Blueprint, you're able to kind of see the various units that will be covered. So it's really important, of course, to start off with how to build a social media presence and going through the content. So everything is broken up into units and modules. I really personally like this format because each class is set up differently, and everyone is either on semesters or quarters, but if you're online, you may be experiencing a shorter period of time. There's some classes that are like 4 or 5 weeks long, so you have to go through the material pretty quickly. But I also love the fact that there are advanced learner supplements. So if you have students, whether you're in an MBA program, master's program, that feel like, okay, I want some additional material, you are able to do that. So I think that is, again, is really cool. So let's go back to home. And then this is, of course, what they have here, in terms of what's new. They have distance learning content. I think this is brilliant on the part of Facebook Blueprint, just because, we're all going virtual, this past, spring semester related to COVID, but over the summer, most universities are online. So being able to adapt virtual classroom modules, for the content, this really eases the opportunities, for educators to be scramble around to get content on the go. So I think that's really important. So new improved content, resources, worksheets, and then again, there's some additional content, related to the certification. So I was able to pilot test this past year along with some other social media professors like Emily Kinsky, Matt Cushion. So it's just really awesome to be able to see, what they're looking at. So if you wanted to kind of look at the virtual classroom, these are the virtual classroom plans. And so this is, again, really, really cool. So let's click on just, a virtual classroom plan. And then you also have access to their Google Drive. So everything is very, very seamless. And so I love the fact that they have created some new content. They have some additional resources, and also, they have some additional information about their digital marketing associate certificate. So I think this is, again, people are kind of saying, well, do you pay for the certification or not? And there's a lot of free certifications out there. I think it's absolutely useful to share those with your students. But at the same time, what makes Facebook Blueprint so different is that, it is paid, but they do that so it's proctored. So they basically, the students have to study. They can't take the exam more than once. They really have to treat it like a real exam that we, of course, give in our courses. So That's the biggest thing that I see here. But it's really awesome that they have additional resources, that you are able to, have additional presentations like advocacy presentation, the introduction to the certification. I love the fact that they have an FAQ, for educators, to be able to see what are the most frequently asked questions. But again, the feedback group, like for surveys, I think that is a great opportunity here too. And then of course you have the digital marketing guide. So there's a lot of different elements that you can incorporate in your class. So I couldn't be more excited about the new revamp and utilization of Facebook Blueprint and the educators portal. And so I really wish that other platforms would kind of look at what Facebook is doing and say, this is a huge opportunity to engage and work with educators, because we're really all in the same boat here. When it comes to making sure that we're preparing our students for the workplace, enhancing them on the new marketable skills that are needed amongst, digital marketing professionals, social media, managers, public relations, advertising, the whole bit. Social media is such an important skill to master and utilize. And so I'm really excited that Facebook Blueprint has updated their educators portal to really help educators not necessarily run around like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do, for my classes? They have everything very succinctly managed. Plus, I also have to give props to the Facebook Blueprint team for opening the conversation with educators. So the great team at Facebook Blueprint, Nicole, Mark, Dave, everyone, that I've had a chance to work with, they're in the social media professors group. And so we're able to give them real-time feedback, bounce around ideas, and just being able to have that dialogue is so important in this day and age. So again, props to Facebook and the Facebook Blueprint team for utilizing this. I can't wait to incorporate the new update in my fall classes. And let me know if you have any additional questions.